Are you a small business owner looking to take your financial management to the next level? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to our video on budgeting for small businesses. Budgeting is essential for managing your finances and making informed decisions about where to allocate resources. We know that budgeting can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. In this video, we'll be sharing 1. The importance of budgeting. 2. Practical tips and strategies to help you create and stick to a budget. 3. How to manage your finances effectively and reach your financial goals. 4. How to track your progress with budgeting. 5. Benefits of using budgeting software and apps to streamline your financial management. So, grab a pen and paper, get ready to take notes, and let's dive into the world of budgeting for small businesses.
Welcome to The Strategist.
Budgeting for small businesses. Number 1. The importance of budgeting for small businesses. Having a budget in place allows you to better manage your finances and make informed decisions about where to allocate resources. It also helps you identify potential issues before they become major problems and gives you a clear picture of your financial situation. It's important to note that while fixed expenses are consistent and can be easily planned for, they can also be negotiated and potentially reduced. For instance, you can negotiate with your landlord for a lower rent or look for more cost-effective insurance options. Variable expenses, on the other hand, can be more challenging to manage as they can fluctuate greatly depending on factors such as sales volume or market conditions. However, with careful planning and monitoring, you can still take steps to control these costs. With inventory costs, you can use forecasting techniques to predict future demand and stock accordingly. This can help prevent overstocking and the resulting costs of storing and disposing of excess inventory. With marketing costs, you can research and compare different options, such as social media advertising or event sponsorships, to find the most cost-effective strategies. And with labor costs, you can implement strategies such as cross-training employees to minimize the need for additional staff during peak periods. It's also important to keep in mind that budgeting is not a one-time task. Your business and its financial needs will change over time, so it's important to review and update your budget regularly to ensure it remains relevant and accurate. Overall, budgeting for small businesses requires a combination of careful planning, monitoring, and flexibility. By breaking down expenses into fixed and variable categories, setting goals, and regularly reviewing and updating your budget, you can better manage your finances and make informed decisions to help your business thrive. Number 2. Practical tips and strategies to help you create and stick to a budget. One key strategy for budgeting is to start by creating a list of all your fixed expenses, such as rent, utilities, and insurance. These are expenses that don't change from month to month and can be easily planned for. Next, create a list of variable expenses, such as inventory, marketing, and labor. These are expenses that can fluctuate and will require more careful planning. Another important aspect of budgeting for variable expenses is to establish a budget for each category. You can set a budget for inventory expenses by determining how much you can afford to spend on inventory each month, or set a budget for marketing expenses by determining how much you can afford to spend on advertising or promotions. You can better control your expenses and ensure that you don't overspend in any one area when you set a budget for each category. In addition to setting budgets for each category, it's also important to monitor your expenses closely. Regularly review your expenses and compare them to your budget to ensure that you're staying on track. If you notice that you're consistently overspending in a particular area, it may be necessary to make adjustments to your budget or reevaluate your spending habits. Number 3. How to manage your finances effectively and reach your financial goals. Another important strategy for managing variable expenses is to find ways to reduce costs. For example, you can negotiate better deals with suppliers, look for more cost-effective marketing strategies, or find ways to streamline your production process to reduce labor costs. It's also important to keep in mind that unexpected expenses can arise. For this reason, it's a good idea to set aside a contingency fund to cover unexpected expenses such as repairs or equipment failure. This will help to ensure that your business can continue to operate even in the event of unexpected expenses. Budgeting for small businesses is an essential aspect of managing finances. Once you have a clear picture of your expenses, it's important to set goals for your business. Identify what you want to achieve financially, and create a plan to reach those goals. This will help you make decisions about where to allocate resources and where to cut back. When setting goals for your business, it's important to make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This is known as SMART goals. This will help you to clearly define what you want to achieve and when you want to achieve it. Instead of just saying I want to increase my revenue, you can set a specific goal like I want to increase my revenue by 20% within the next 6 months. Once you have set your financial goals, it's important to create a plan to achieve them. This plan should include specific steps you will take to reach your goals, as well as a timeline for when you will take those steps. If your goal is to increase revenue, your plan might include steps such as expanding your product line, increasing your marketing efforts, and implementing a new pricing strategy. When creating your plan, it's important to consider the resources you have available, including your budget, your staff, and your equipment. It will enable you to make informed decisions about where to allocate resources and where to cut back. However, if you have limited resources, you may need to focus on low-cost marketing strategies or prioritize projects that will have the greatest impact on your bottom line. It's also important to regularly review your progress towards your goals and make adjustments as necessary. Number 4. Tracking your progress with budgeting. Regularly review your expenses and income to ensure that you're staying on track. It helps you identify areas where you're over or under budget and make adjustments as needed. Tracking your progress is a crucial step in budgeting, as it allows you to identify any discrepancies between your actual expenses and income and your budgeted numbers. By regularly reviewing your expenses and income, you can quickly identify areas where you may be over or under budget and make adjustments as needed. There are different ways to track your progress. One way is to use budgeting software or apps which can help you easily track your expenses and income and provide you with useful insights and reports. These tools can also help you to set reminders to review your budget regularly, making it easier to stay on top of your financial situation. Another way is to create a spreadsheet or a document that clearly shows your budgeted expenses and income and compare them with your actual numbers. Additionally, it's important to keep track of your cash flow. This will help you to predict future cash shortages or surpluses and take action accordingly. You can use tools like a cash flow forecast or a budget versus actual report to help you with this. It's also important to review your budget and financial goals regularly and make adjustments as needed. For instance, if you find that you're consistently over or under budget in a particular area, it may be necessary to reevaluate your budget or your spending habits. Number 5. Using budgeting software and apps to streamline your financial management. One useful tool for budgeting is a budgeting software or app. These tools can help you track your expenses and income and provide useful insights into your financial situation. They can also help you create and stick to a budget and keep you on track to reaching your financial goals. Budgeting software and apps help small business owners automate many of the tasks associated with budgeting, making it easier to track expenses and income and stay on top of your financial situation. Some of the features that budgeting software and apps might offer include automatic tracking of expenses and income, which can save time and ensure accuracy. Budgeting templates, which can help you create a budget quickly and easily. Reports and analytics, which can provide insights into your financial situation and help you identify areas where you may be over or under budget. Reminders and alerts, which can help you stay on top of your budget and make sure you're meeting your financial goals. Integration with other financial tools such as accounting software makes it easy to access all your financial information in one place. It's important to note that there are many different budgeting software and apps available, and each one will have its own set of features and capabilities. Therefore, when choosing a budgeting software or app, it's important to consider your specific needs and the features that are most important to you. If you're looking for a simple way to track your expenses and income, a basic budgeting app might be sufficient. However, if you're looking for more advanced features such as forecasting and financial modeling, you may need to consider more advanced budgeting software. Budgeting software and apps can be valuable tools for small business owners, helping them to automate budgeting tasks, track expenses and income, and stay on top of their financial situation. And that's a wrap on our video about budgeting for small businesses. We hope that you found this video informative and helpful in managing your business finances. Remember, creating and sticking to a budget is essential for the success and growth of your business. Don't forget to use the tips and strategies we've shared in this video and consider using budgeting software and apps to make your financial management even easier. If you have any questions or additional tips you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.